Today on the Geeks Patreon server, I build this, a rustic mountain cabin. After a brief air balloon tour with my friend Arahli the Geek, we sit down, we find a spot, and we put this thing together. I love it. There it is, guys, a rustic mountain cabin, built partially with some vanilla building pieces, but mostly with the eco-stable decor mod. I'm very happy with how this turned out. This, of course, is the Geeks Patreon server, and this is the rustic mountain cabin we built together. This is our server on the center. As you can tell, it's getting dark, and I wanted to give you a very quick peek at this before explaining today's episode and warm myself by the fire. Am I freezing? I'm freezing. So guys, this is it. I used the stable decor mod to put the interior of this place together, along with a couple little items from the OzoCraft mod, and I think it turned out great. So this episode starts with me alone on a pillar. My man Arahli the Geek comes and picks me up in a very cool ride, takes me for a tour, and we end up here. We pick this location, and then together in today's episode we build this stunning little cabin.
Alright, so UTC told me that he was someplace really high up. So the only thing I could think was that he was over here by the centerpiece? Buddy, you around here?
Perhaps. I'm on top of something. I can't see where I am at all.
You got some way to signal me? You got
oh, yes, I
signal?
suppose I do. Here, let me try this. You see this?
I certainly do. I thought you might be up there.
Wait.
There
yeah,
it is.
It. Fireworks.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Ring.
Oh, geez. Hello. What is that thing?
It is the steampunk balloon, man.
Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, you moved so fast across my screen. And are you in there? You are in there. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Your head didn't pop up. Like, you pulled up, I see no one in there, and then you dismount, and it's like, hello. Do you want to come down here, or you think it would be better if I got in your hot air balloon? Because this is sort of a barren location.
Yeah, I mean, so you wanted to find a place to build, right?
Yes, I want to find a place to live. This is the center on our Patreon servers. We just relaunched it a week and a bit ago. Yep. And I'm up here, and this is not a good place to build. So
yeah, I don't think you're gonna have a very easy time getting up here unless you want to have a balloon. Maybe
I need a place where I can survive. I'm terrible at survival, dude. We need a place that's decent, at least, that I can make safe and that I can gather resources without dying so easily.
So you're saying in the snow, like right in the middle of the snow is where you want to live.
There's
right?
basically no place I'm gonna be good at survival, but we can try and find something. I feel like we can. So this thing, you said it goes a certain speed, and then,
Let me show you.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, Roger was just showing me this. So this is the normal speed, what we're doing right here.
Yep.
Okay, but if you put gasoline in the inventory,
yep,
put it in. This is the speed. So it's got mad moving skills. If you toss a little gas. Little gasoline in there, you're good to go.
Oh, geez. And look at it go. The turns are a little bit jarring to view, but if you go straight, it looks great.
So, you don't want to live in the swamp.
No, swamp is bad for me, man. So is snow, to be honest.
It's definitely flat there, though, what the swamp is.
Yeah. And I have never been really on that big center island. You said that's the most dangerous place of all.
Yeah, all the bad things spawn up there.
Man.
I mean, the Volcano and Half Burnt Island are like the worst, but yeah, bad things spawn up there.
What your Mohawk does fantastic things when you move forward.
In the wind?
Do I have a fro on this server? I do, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he gets pushed right back.
It's really... Oh yeah. We look good. I've got myself quite an adventurer's outfit for this server. I did a new look.
I'm digging it, man. The copper kind of look is awesome.
Yeah, well, and it looks good alongside this steampunk stuff. Although this is a goldier copper than what I've got going on.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this will have paintable textures when the guy updates too, because it'd be great to be able to paint this like my forest and mud colors.
You know what I like about this?
What's that?
So basically I can move my camera, my selfie camera, I can move it lower than the walls of the balloon. They're not obstructing my view.
Nice.
You know how normally it's like you move your camera too low and it zooms right in on your crotch?
Yeah, crotch shot.
None of that with this. This is excellent.
Ooh, do you hear the frogs? Wait, do you have your sound turned off or not?
It's quiet. It's pretty quiet.
Oh, yeah, the frogs sound great, man.
Because I hate when it's you and me in a video And the frogs are louder than you, so I got them quieted right down. Penguin area up there. So I'm thinking about a farm. I want to get into a farm. Today, maybe it's just a little house, a little spot to get started. Yeah. But the terrain we choose will depend what kind of farm it is, what kind of creatures, and what kind of building style, I think.
This place off to our right's kind of flat, man.
It is, yeah. It looks a little dead, though, doesn't it? All those trees?
Yeah, and it's not going to be someplace you could kind of, like, you're going to always have to worry about things being here.
Or coming down from above. I always choose bases where I got deadly stuff dropping on my head.
All right, so maybe we need to go up a little higher then.
Yes, more elevation. I like it. All right, well, there's a spot around here somewhere. Ooh. See that?
Oh, yeah, up to the right.
A starboard. That's pretty fantastic. Actually, starboard and port, they're two great vantage points. I mean, that one's just a big spire, but yeah.
But this is relatively flat. It's green.
What do you think about security, though?
I think that, I mean...
he's got the big arches, right?
Yeah, you could probably just put a couple gates over here on both sides.
Yeah, wall it off.
Yeah, same thing man, on this side. Could be great. Yeah.
Okay, potentially. And there is a cave over here that you could house some things in if you needed to. I don't know what's over there. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, why don't we touch down here? We'll have a look around. We'll see if maybe this could work as a farm.
Let's take my gas out of here. I'll degasify so we can slow down.
Bring it in nice and easy.
Landing speed. Yep. Oh, this could be great, man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. I can stop jittering around. We're here. It's a very cool design. Not the smoothest ride as a passenger, but I like it.
It's like probably like the old rafts, right? Where like you're like, your screen's all bobbing around and stuff.
My first instinct would be to build out here, but as a survivor, if you're playing on a survival series, that's foolish. That's your metal. You're gonna want to avoid building too close to that. But
yeah, but you could probably build back like here and be fine still.
Yep. Okay, just like in the center of these trees, you mean maybe? A little cabin, little starter house.
I think that the metal will still respawn out there, no problem. Here.
Okay, cool. And we have this server sort of tuned towards builders a little bit. There's lots of mods. Obviously the steampunk one. I want to play with the Ozocraft cabin mod. We get Eco's stables and stuff.
Yeah.
Terrain-wise, this reminds me of where I built the Roman stuff in my creative server.
Yeah.
Ooh, it gets dark over here. What is going on?
Oh, yeah?
That's weird.
Oh, weird. Well, they got some ambient mood lighting there, man.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm staying away from there.
We'll put some walls up there and stay away from the shadowy corner.
Yeah, not interested. Give me the bright sunny day. Yes. Okay, look at all this flat space. If you come up here, could you not picture a herd of...
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mammoth? Rhino?
Anything. A herd of something.
It's been a while since I bred terrorbirds. I think people don't want me to do that again.
Oh, God. You could have a herd of Diploculus.
I don't think that's a herd. That's like a slithering mess. But you could have a herd up here. This is a shepherd's area, a little small, or I could make it like a true all-American farm, big red barn, silo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think I like it, man. We've been prospecting. I think if you're here, if you got time, let's work on a little farmhouse or a little. Maybe not the farmhouse yet. Let's make a little a little cabin, little starter house out here. And
I brought you a present, man. If you want to look inside the the deal. Since I kind of finished what I was working on in my area, I brought you some stuff.
Oh, the Ozocraft stuff. I see.
Yeah,
including the workbench.
Yeah.
So can this just be placed?
I brought the stable thing too.
I'll just put this down for a moment, and so people can check this out.
That's a good spot for it, too, right under the shade of that tree.
I'm very skillful at placement. Don't challenge me on my placement abilities.
Mad skills, man.
And then in here, I think I probably still have to unlock a bunch of them, but we have this Ozocraft mod. Oh, no, there are no... How? Interesting.
It's just all in here. Yep. Okay. Everything should just be inside for you.
So I just have to unlock... There you go. So once I unlock the bench, it's all in there for me. So I had to unlock the bench engram, and I got all the other engrams for this stuff. Whoops. Little lag. Okay.
Yeah.
Decorations, doorways, foundations, lights, plants, railings, roof, stairs, ladders, storage, and walls. Okay. Yeah, I played with this mod a little, but I think it's time to dive into it. Let's build a little house.
Sounds good, buddy.
Oh, and welcome back, guys. Check this location out at sunrise. I love it. I love me the sunrise, sunset on the center, and we're here. As you could probably tell from my intro on the Geeks Patreon server, I'm excited, guys. This is, I say the Geeks Patreon server. We have 2, soon to be 3 or 4 of these. This is me and Arahli the Geek who brought me here to this fine location. This is us and our patrons here on this server, and we have another one on Ragnarok. We're about to add a 3rd one, but I have not gotten settled in to this one. We relaunched it a couple of weeks ago, and I think I'm ready to. And if you see, there is some cool modded stuff here. So this is just some of the building pieces. I had a rally here. We were planning out a bit of a design together. So that roof is from the Eco Stable Decor mod, as is this little triangular wall piece, whereas this foundation and this wall are from Ozocraft. So when I first got here, I thought it was Ozocraft, this table, that I wanted to use, and the more that I got into it, the more I played with it, the more I liked the Eco Stable stuff, with a couple little exceptions. So that is what we're going to be trying today. I've got this fireplace here. Ooh. Oh, lag. I've got this fireplace here just to keep me warm, but together we are going to be doing a little building. So let's take a look. Did I grab some of this Ozocraft? Here, I just want to show you guys. Give me that and that, and I want to show you just what this stuff looks like. So those are the foundations for the Ozocraft. I like it a lot, but for what I'm doing today, the goal is a really rustic mountain cabin. That don't work. I like it, but that doesn't work for us. So we are going to take that down. By the way, fastest thing in the world to pick up. Ooh, and speaking of mods and picking things up, I got to show you guys something. I ain't going to be able to walk, but ready? 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 Yeah, that's right. I got a mammoth on my shoulder. Oh, I can walk. How can I walk? Is that how that works? Anyway, this is the Dino pickup mod. He has so much stuff in him. Can I really carry him around? That's amazing. And then I just go like this. Ready? Hi, Mammoth. There you are. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. And we'll pick him back up. Oh, yeah. And now I got a little shoulder mastodon. I love it. And this is my outfit on this server. Pretty fantastic. So let's get started messing around with a rustic cabin. And I think to get myself started there, I've gone ahead, and this is a little hay bale design. I think this is from Eco's Stable Decor, and we are going to get ourselves started. So the first thing I need is, alright, so the first thing we're going to need is the floors from the Eco Stable mod. Now, my plan with these, get it real freaking close to the edge, and I want to be making the most of, whoops, I want to be making the most of this incredible location and build right up against that edge. So let's turn this way. Now the floorboards run one direction. For my house, I want them to be running lengthwise. So let's go ahead and see 3, 4. And if we did a 5th there, is that good still? It is good. Oh, that looks nice. Look at that. Look at those foundations. I like them a lot. This is perfect for when we get a barn going. So the plan out here eventually is to get working on a farm. And before I do, I wanted to talk to you guys about, I got to finish some projects. It's too stressful having too many things on the go. I don't get to work on things day after day after day. Like, I can already tell the next time I'm back here working on the next building in this area, it's going to be a while. I got too much on the go. Okay, so this is our rough design. It's a 3x4, and I added a little one out here. This is going to be part of our front porch. Now, we're going to be doing, and I think I need more of these. Is that all I have? Truly. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using some vanilla stuff in order to get us, and by vanilla, it's Structures Plus, but basically vanilla wood walls, the Structures Plus version. We're going to be using those to get some stone ceilings in place for ourselves. And the stone ceiling is going to be, and I don't know if I can do it, yeah. So the stone ceiling is going to be our roofing material. Now, my first plan, once we started building with the eco walls, was to use eco trees. Now, because this is Structures Plus, I believe that is going to stay up there even when it's no longer supported. So let's go ahead and try that. I probably should try it with 1. Okay, we're good. So this server, no foundation support required, so that can hover. All right. So I had started building with the eco stuff, and I don't like that roof, that metallic-looking coppery roof I showed you over there. It would go great with our steampunk mod that's on this server. Give me like so. Perfect. And then this one? Nope. This one. Oh, that's not right either. Okay. Sorry, guys. The build and talk deal is a challenge. And how do I fix you? There we go. All right. We'll do one more there. Put this gun away. I'm so bad with that gun, guys. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that up there, and we're gonna. This is kind of continuing to give us what we need for the supports, and I can actually go ahead and do this now too. Get rid of that, and then we'll be able to put this up, and we'll have the two pieces we need. So the only problem is once I started using that, I didn't like that roof, and I tried to take the Ozocraft roof and force it onto a sloped wall from the stable mod. And it doesn't work. They get a different slope. So it wasn't working out properly. But the stable stuff has the same slope as vanilla. It's the Ozocraft stuff that is steeper. But there we go. Anyway, so this version is going to work for us. And then basically all you have to do is get these pieces up there. And those are actually layering a little bit weird. There's going to be a little line across. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought there was going to be a little line across there. But once we have these in place, then we can really start playing with our walls and our designs. And because this is Structures Plus, it's going to stay up here and it's going to let us build up into it. So I can go ahead and take down this, this, and this. But that's only the Structures Plus stuff that's going to let me do that. Neither of these mods, the Eco or the Ozocraft, are going to give me that ability. So let's head over here and we're going to grab a bunch of walls, window frames, door frames, and we're going to get building. My mammoth just pooped. Oh, that's funny. Alright, guys. So this Eco mod comes with some very cool stuff. Now, I haven't figured out how to make this work exactly, but that is an Equus weather vane. So my plan here with these particular mods, build a farm. I want to get a farm going. And step one for me was a cabin, some sort of rustic mountain cabin. But before we really get into it, I kind of have to see my options. Now, this is a mod built for stables. So it's going to come with all these walls that seem perfectly suited for being built in a stable. This one with metal. Okay. I don't think any of these are going to be working on our behalf, but you could certainly do something cool with it. Where's another half wall? Okay, and that's got a rope railing at the top. That's basically a sideways ladder. And this is, okay, this one's all metal. So you could definitely do something with that. And this is the only other half wall, and that is a half wood, half metal. Okay, so look at all those options you've got. I imagine that there's a version with the ladder on the bottom, I would imagine, but either way, we've got lots of versions. And there might be a version of all ladders. There's definitely a version that's all posts, like this down here. But the truth is, none of those are what we're going to want here. I think we're going to be using the standard window frame and door frame combinations. Is that going to hit you? That's going to hit you. Alright guys, so this is the rough shape. My roof has given it away, and if we're able to hop up here, we are going to step in, and I think we're going to be able to put our first door frame down. And actually, for me to be a smart man, I think what we should do is pick that up, and then go ahead and try and put the door frame in, like so. That way I know it's snapping to the piece I just put it on, and I can come back and put this back. Because I don't know these pieces, I don't know which side's which, it's going to give me trouble. But Arahli and I, we picked a picture yesterday, and we figured let's try and build towards that. That's a cool idea. And so that's what we were thinking. I found a very cool picture of an old, very old rustic mountain cabin, and I think maybe a window frame up there. I think. Alright, I didn't grab, did I bring the slopes? I did. So these slopes are a little hard to tell which one's which, and they have behaved in some strange ways since we got them, but I think that might have been because of stuff like this, where this would have actually snapped to here, and I wouldn't have been able to see the difference, because I did have left pieces and right pieces facing opposite directions on the same side, but basically, that is the view I had in mind of my house, the shape. And if we come over here, I think what we're going to want to do is rock a double door frame somewhere on the back. I think something like that is going to work for us. We'll come back a little bit later on and we will add in, oh, I suppose we could do this. This is so that's a stable door, solid. And if I pick it up, is that a thing? Yep. And then, did I bring the other ones? Yes, a window door for the stables. So you got that as well. Check that out. And because it's a stable mod, there's little half doors, there's saloon doors. You got a lot of cool options. For this, I don't know where to incorporate windows in these designs. I mean, all I can think of is doing what I did on the other side, but I don't think that's... I don't know. It's going to be minimal on the window front, and hopefully I've brought the right pieces, because this went differently last time. It did. Okay, so I'm going to need one of the metal one of the other slopes, I think, it seems. Another right. Unless I can force a left in there. Does it? How's it look when it's flipped? Okay, so it's obvious when it's flipped. It comes a whole foundation in. Okay, so I'll go make one more of those for the right, but that's the rough layout here. And guys, we can really bang this together. We're going to come back in a sec. We're going to work on the interior. I think windows only up top. That is the plan. Only up top and only on the sides. And then eventually, or not eventually, let's go ahead and do it now. Because this is Structures Plus, I can hop over here. We take everything inside it. We're going to pick it up. Perfect. We're going to come put a fireplace right in the middle, center it right in between that wall, and we're going to have stuff on either side of it eventually. But so one thing I want to try and do here, guys, is actually clip it into the wall. And my goal is that A, you can still access it from here, which you can, and B, you can see it out the side of the house. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Yes, that is what I had in mind. That looks good. I think I might have gone slightly too far, but that looks good. And it's going to blend in with our stone. Okay. I mean, I'm out of window frames, so I think I'm going to just bang this out like this. If there was ever a time or a place to incorporate any of this stuff, I would think it would be here, where you could do something like that. But even then, I feel like that says stable more than it says house. I don't know. Can we leave one of those in there? What do you guys think? How's it feel from this side? I don't know if I like it. We're going to need to get a little ramp going on this. Okay, perfect. So I got a couple little building pieces to go to fill in the gaps. One thing we're going to do, I suppose I can do with you now. Let's take these out. So these are not the only thing you can put foundations on or snap foundations to. We can... Okay, so with Eco's mod, we have been given something called stable pathways. So that is a rotated stable pathway, which I think means it's going to go alternate to the wood that you have here, meaning the direction will change. The color is also distinctly different. So for us, that's the kind of thing that we could maybe make work. And what I'm thinking is, these are exactly, it seems like, 1/3 wide. So if you could stack 3 of them across, oh, you start to get a little pattern in your floor. And if you do them, oh, okay, now these are the other ones. These are not inverted, which means that their boards are going to run in line. Interesting. Interesting, guys. I don't know what to do with this. This is too much fun. Oh, and they will snap in some weird locations. Okay, so what I think I want to do is make like a little pattern in the floor, something to that effect. You know what? Maybe that will do. And then what this does is it tends to give us other snap points. So you'd have all kinds of snap points you could play with here. You could use this to make some really unique building shapes. It's like it's sort of like a little bit less versatile than the triangles you get with Structures Plus, but nonetheless, very, very cool. So let's get this wall, boom, and I'm actually going to pick up one of these. We'll take you, and I think that was the right one. Let's go ahead and put it, nope, let's go ahead and put it right there. Okay, so what we've done, we've just tacked onto that, and then, nope. Okay, so you could put a little stair right there in the middle, right? That's the rotated one, but if I put the regular one, I can do it right there. And so now we got this tiny little staircase. You like that? I hope you like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to replace this piece in the floor. I am going to put a piece right here. Then we're going to come back together and we're going to decorate the interior of my rustic mountain cabin. This place is starting to look like something. I'm not sure I'm in love yet, but we went with this weird little triangular stable window right above the door. So I'm going to go with the solid door instead of the windowed version, like we did over here on the back. I'm starting to be okay with that. I'm wondering if maybe another one right next to it might be kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like that. We'll see. We will see. And then I have more of these rotated stable pathways. I thought I had the right ones. So let's see. You are called a rotated stable pathway. You are rotated stable pathways. Why? Oh, is this the direction you're supposed to go? There we go. And there we go. Okay, so that's our central floor. I kind of like that. Nothing too fancy. I do still need to put you right up there. Like that. All right. I think we're on to something here. Let's go ahead and open you up. Let's take a look at our approach to our front deck. So I put little stairs here. I don't know which way you would come up. Either way, you're gonna want some kind of railing on the back. I wanted to try this. They have this thing called a long railing. Here, let's try this one. Okay, so it's a long rope railing. Okay, so if it snaps to there, that's how she behaves. It should work. Yeah, if you did that. So that's like a little 1 1/3 type deal. But I don't think I like that. As your railing? Unless you had one here too. But even then, we have more railing options. So, let's go ahead and blast you. Get you out of here. And then we have an Ozocraft. Okay, so we have wooden fences. Now this is with the Eco mod. That blends in pretty well, but I think it makes a better fence than it does a railing, if you know the difference. I don't think it's a perfect handrail. I would like to try this. This is the Ozocraft one. I feel like I can live with that. That's not bad though, is it? Alright, and maybe we do another one right here. I wonder if we just ditch this, ditch this, ditch this. Ooh, that one's slower to pick up, I understand. And then maybe we try this. Just a straight little mini stair right off the end. I feel like that might be all you need. It depends. We might expand this so that there's a couple of chairs sitting out here. Spot to chill. But this is day one. And for me, I think I talked about this very briefly in the beginning. I got to finish up some projects. What I want to do next, guys, is grab everything, all the sort of little decorative bits I have between these two mods that have mostly come into play here. Actually, it's been one mod so far, but I do want to incorporate some of the Ozocraft stuff as we go. Decoration-wise, we have some cool options. Rustic chair. Now, I would think a sensible place to put one. This is one man's cabin, so it's a one man, one chair in front of a fire type deal, I would think. Go ahead and put you down. Yeah, lonely. No company out here. But too many things on the go. I got 4 series. We got, we're playing here on the Geeks servers, on Gaming Evolved with Syntac, Arahli, and I doing our building company thing. And then, here, and I'll take all this stuff too. And then beyond that, guys, I've got Building Evolved. We're halfway through a Viking town. When and where do I decide to give up on that to move on to some other idea? And can I really get into a good survival series here on a Geek server until I do that? I don't know. And then we've started back exploring Ragnarok again with the Iron Mine crew, and I don't want to stop doing that either. So this is from Ozocraft. This is not what I had in mind. This is a little one-wall high arch. You could do something quite cool with it, like if I hadn't put that chair there, something like this. This makes it look like a spit that you would hang a cooking pot from. We're going to capture a somewhat similar look, but at the same time we're going to be doing, we're going to be creating the illusion of support here as well. So if I can get it right, I'm thinking something like that, right? And that, like I said, illusion of support. And then we combine that double wide arch with a single wide arch. No, the other way around though, so that my chair is not ruined. Alright, a double wide arch. Maybe I gotta get the single in first. Oh no. So a double wide arch, and that looks great. And a single wide. Come on. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't place the first one right, perhaps. Let's go ahead, and it's because of these, I didn't have this issue before because we didn't have these little 1/3 of a floors in here, but now we do. So there it is. I see. So the beam's going to come right through the middle of that. That is unnoticeable. It matches up almost perfectly with those beams. So far, yeah, we're all eco-stable stuff. And eco, sweet enough, managed to get me the copy of this mod before it ever came out. And I never managed to do anything with it, like a jerk. So what we're going to do, this, one of these mods, is it this one? One of these mods has a weather, not a weather vane, has a windmill and a water vane thing. So I don't know where a sensible spot to put a windmill is. For now, I think it's not super important, but I can do that. I can create a water vane, and we can drink from it, I assume. And then on top of that, I can take this adorable windmill, wherever it be, this one, and it snaps right on there. Okay, so the placement of this is important. I feel like I nailed it first try, though, don't you guys? Yeah. Could that be more perfect? I think not. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, and now I can drink water. Okay, you gotta put the windmill in place. It sucks the water up from the ground. Very cool. Okay, so we got that down. More rustic chairs. I think one spot for a rustic chair, probably, I'll tuck it right in this little corner here, maybe, and do a little rotate job on you. And like so. I like that. I could certainly live with that. Stop texting me, people. Okay, we are looking so good right now. I'm so loving this. Let's get on in here. That chair looks good. I also have the Ozocraft chairs. And you were right here. So it's slightly different design. A little bit narrower. And it faces going away from you, unlike most chairs. Ah! Perhaps? Okay, I'm just reposition it so it's not clipping into that railing. But I like that. I like a little chair, little pair of chairs out here. That's adorbs. How cute. Okay, open up. Come on in. All right, and that looks cool. I did want to try, before we get too far into it, there is this, which is an inverted support. And the more that I thought about it, so this is an inverted support. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought how you could potentially make what feels like a railing using it. So let's pick you up, and let's try inverted support. Now, these are meant to support a roof, but I'll walk through that? No, I can't walk through that. Okay. Ooh. And then maybe we don't need this. Oh, that's interesting. I'm doing weird things, guys. I'm getting myself too distracted with this. Okay, that's a weird little deck I've created here, but I like it, and I like that as sort of an unorthodox, out-of-the-box support. Before we get too far into this, guys, I want to add some lighting, and I think if I do it right, we're going to get one, yeah. I was hoping that would fit there. Now, is it going to be better to one side or the other? I think above the door is the perfect location. Get placed. That is a nice mild light. I like that. I've grabbed another one of these little lamps, and I think this is probably a good spot for it. Just put it over the fire like that. Yeah, that'll give us what we need. Now, this Ozocraft one comes with candles. The only problem is, since I'm playing in survival, I can't craft all that stuff immediately. Ooh, yes, this thing, nameplate. So this is a stable mod, meaning it, like, as this was designed, Eco was thinking about horses and building a place for all the equus. So we can use this nameplate thing that goes, okay, UTC's Mountain Hut. Done. And how's that look on there? Oh yes, different font than you're used to for Ark. But I feel like that's cool. I feel like we got something going there. Okay, little nameplate. Now what? Alright guys, it is time to make this a home. With something I have long been wanting. So the the Ozocraft mod comes with a bed. I've shown that off in the past. It's quite adorable. You can dye the sheets, you can dye everything. The stable mod also comes with a bed. It's called the Rustic bed. I'm thinking what we do, we'll put it up against this wall. We'll center it maybe. No, we won't center it. We'll tuck it right into the corner. Bring it out so it's not clipping and do that. Ooh! Ooh! I can't wait to try painting that. That will be a future episode. When I'm doing creative, I can kind of just do whatever I want whenever I want it. With this, I kind of have to, I gotta get the things we need before we can start experimenting with ideas. This is a little bedside table. Is that one from this mod as well? That's Ozocraft. Okay, so that's the eco bed, as you can tell. Those match up beautifully. And then a little bedside table from Ozocraft. It's actually looking slightly out of place. And I really hoped these two mods would play better together, but I keep not using the Ozocraft stuff. A rustic table. Now, is that too much for a bedside table? A little bit. What is going on with those? What a weird design choice. What is that supposed to be? Nope, I don't dig it. Alright guys, I'm going to create a little bedside table, a little rustic one, and we're going to do it with this like little storage crate deal. I think that could work. Okay, it's got the same thing going on. That must be to represent plywood, metal. I don't know. It doesn't look quite right to me. These little shiny light colored bits. But I don't know. So that'll work for now. This is a tiny little, it's not going to be, this is not a big home. This is a small starter home. We also have this, which I adore. And there is a good spot to put them. I just haven't figured it out yet. I would think maybe put one right here. Just a little metal hook. That's from Ozocraft. And we'll do another one right down here. One for your hat, one for your jacket. Come on in, put those down, grab a seat by the fire, cook dinner, get up, go to bed. Okay, we have most of what we need for a man to live on a mountain up here. What else have I got decorations-wise? So we got those little bedside tables, corner pillars. I have a bench from Ozocraft that I wonder if there's a good time and place for. We haven't done anything with this side of the house, so I'll go ahead and do... Here, you know what? Let's try the little bedside table first. We'll put that in the corner right there. And we're going to use it as a bench side table, I think. And like that. Well, I don't know. Just ain't perfect, and there are no TVs in Ark. But this is coming towards a little living room space. We'll figure it out. Not a whole lot left. So I have some storage racks. This one is called a large tool rack. And this one was my absolute favorite. I'm going to put this by the back door. I feel like you would be grabbing this on your way out, if this is the one I remember. It had a little hunter hat on it. Which corner is the hat on? Ooh, I don't know. I hope it's the right one. Okay, no, that's a different one. So that is called a large storage rack. Okay, let's pick that up then. Pick you up. Large tool rack. Okay, so this large tool rack is very cool. I like it a lot. Eco has some of the best designed decor objects, but check this out. So little bottles, little maps, little bucket, little box, right? Like, that's adorable. Shovel, broom, and then up top, you got characteristic hunter hat and a long neck rifle just chilling. Oh, does that not add depth and detail to this place as you walk in? I like it a lot. All right, and then the one that we just placed, okay, is different. This is called a large storage crate, and I think the other one was called a large storage rack. So maybe we'll put the crate next to the fire on one side. And that's got some, okay, it's got logs. It's got, that's perfect for next to a fire. You got your fuel, you got your tinder, you get your kindling maybe up top. All right, and then stop dropping giant poops in here, you mammoth idiot. No room for all your crap. And I'm really running out of things to put in here, guys. Okay, so this is that one we tried right before. And this will make sense if you had a little kitchen area, I think. It's clearly got carrots, little scrub brush, and a bucket. And then, oh, okay, well, this is feed for animals. This is the idea of this. Those two on either side of the fire look good. Probably a fire hazard to have those so close, but I don't care. And let's get the fire rolling while we're here. What? I'm sure. Hey, I tested this. I could access the inventory. I guess I can't access the inventory. Okay, let's reposition this then. What is that noise? Oh, I broke the lamp. I broke the lamp that was attached to my fireplace like a fool. The goal was to have the fireplace sticking out the back wall, and I went too far last time, and it meant I couldn't access inventory. If I look away and look back, okay, so I can access inventory. That's all we were looking for. Okay, I'm gonna have to make another lamp for directly over, and we'll have to get that fireplace roaring. As always, the rain continues to fall here on the center, and it's actually got me thinking about a sensible thing. Now, I guess if you've got this thing plumbing water up from the depths, you're not too worried, but generally, kicking around old farms and stables, you have barrels. And the whole purpose of that barrel rain. You'd put it on like the corner of the house, let the rain run right down into it. Something like that could work for us. Now, this mod also comes with these. I think these are more decorative. This is like if you're doing a horse barrel race type deal. I don't know how it's going to look here. And maybe a coat of paint. Maybe you can paint that. Until you can paint it, I ain't playing with it. That is too much. Too bright, too colorful for old UTC. But this one, that looks great right there. I could definitely live with that. And it gives you storage as well. Now, one thing that we will need, and eventually we'll move this over to a barn type location, but you also get a feeding trough with this eco mod. It looks like so. I think it'll work exactly like a feeding trough. So I don't have any berries, but if I had a predator, I would put that in there and he would eat. But right now all we have is this big fool. So let's do a little. All right. And we'll give you a little taste of something here. There you go, buddy. Enjoy this. Enjoy. Feed yourself. Feast. Okay. We got this, which I've been grabbing stuff from all day, is a little hay bale. I got stuff in there, so I don't plan on using it. The one thing that comes with this Ozocraft stuff that's cool, that, I mean, I haven't figured out the best way to use, but if you could make it work. Oh, maybe I just made it work. I think I did. Anyway, it's like a one wall wide peak, and it's designed to take, like, for example, a 3 wide house like this. You could have a peak perfectly centered on the middle, and it would work great. And this roof, see that roof? That actually looks better than the stable roof, but it has a steeper slope to it. So if you were to try and use this with vanilla or with the stable walls and sloped walls, it would not play along. So the Ozocraft comes with a little pointed piece that would go right here on top of your wall, and it comes with all kinds of little arched bits. I think I just did something brilliant. It's kind of weird the way that it intersects with that little window. Kind of, but I don't care, and I don't feel like undoing it or changing it. I kind of like what we got going on there. That is cool. Okay, so you could use these little hay bales for decoration. At the same time, you have crates for decoration, and I'm not sure what's a sensible... Okay, get moved. Pick up that rustic chair. We didn't have such a wide balcony before. I feel like now that we have this balcony, the 2 guys who are sitting out here, if you ever have a guest, you put one there, and we pick you up. Yep. And, oh, I'm getting cold. Let's get that fire started. Let's get this house finished, and let's get settled right in. Ready? And I'll put that there. And then, is this insane? As your little... Maybe that's where you put down your moonshine lemonade. I'm picturing whoever lives out here drinking moonshine lemonade. That chair looks a little out of place now. It's got a strange polish to it that doesn't work well with the eco floors. We'll leave it for now. Come on in. And this is how the place is looking. One thing we are missing, and I broke last time, is this. But other than that, I'm considering this place done for now. Now, this is not this is my place to live. This is a good-looking little house that I can settle into, that I can call home. But it's nothing fancy. What I'm eventually going to do is build a workshop. Ideally, I'm going to take all these crafting stations. I'm going to set them up somewhere. But for now, just to fight the cold, I wanted a little shelter. I wanted a place to call home, and I wanted a little modded cabin of my own. What did I end up whistling? I got to disable all my whistles now that I'm playing survival again. Jeez. Okay, and then you can get this going. I said you can get this going, light a fire, and tell me this is not the cabin you have been dreaming of. I'm impressed. But here's my little cabin, guys. It is nothing too fancy, but I genuinely think I like it, and it's the start of something. It's the start of something on this server. So before I really get to it, like I said, I got projects to finish up. We have Jim Bob's house to build on GE, along with about a half-dozen other clients for the Geeks building company. I have a Viking town to build on Building Evolved, and Ragnarok is about to drop, and I'm in the midst of exploring it on Iron Mine. As some of those things get finished up, we are going to be able to settle in to the Geeks servers, to the Patreon servers, and it is only going to keep expanding, guys. We got 2 right now. We're going to add a 3rd. We're going to revamp the whole thing, and we're already thinking about our 4th. We're going to keep this Patreon server network thing that we got going, only getting bigger, and it's changing my life. The people who support me on here, you're incredible. I love you. So keep it up, and I'm going to be making an effort to play here and play in the world where you guys are playing, building adorable little things like this. But guys, that does it for this episode. I'm UniteTheClans. This has been my rustic little mountain hut, and I will see you in the next episode.